Do we have a crisis in the NFL when it comes to concussions?
I would say absolutely. I mean, 20% of football players are concussed every season, and many more concussions go undiagnosed. So it's major. They need to figure this out if there's going to be a future for football.
Emily Kennedy just might be part of the solution to football's concussion problem. In fact, she's hoping to change the game with help from the Hedgehog.
We were pretty surprised by what we learned about the Hedgehog. In the wild, they're really active climbers, and they're a little clumsy, so it's not unusual for them to fall. But when they do, they curl into this ball, and they're totally encased by their quills, which have evolved really impressive shock-absorbing properties.
Kennedy and her team at Hedgemon, an Akron-based startup, are in the process of creating a helmet safety liner based on those very quills.
When I think of a hedgehog falling,
Yeah.
an NFL player just getting absolutely crushed.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the same comparison?
The forces that an NFL player experiences are pretty intense. However, you can take things that you learn from, a model, a 4-pound little mammal, and apply them to that kind of problem through scaling of the geometries and things like that.
It's science-based in nature, an approach known as biomimicry.
Biomimicry, at its essence, it's really innovation inspired by nature. So one of the examples that's pretty ubiquitous that you probably have heard of is Velcro, which was actually inspired by how burrs stick to animal fur.
The University of Akron is emerging as a leader in this field. In fact, that's how this Massachusetts native ended up here in Ohio.
I never pictured myself as an Ohioan, but I jumped at the opportunity, moved here in 2012, and now Cleveland is home, Akron's home. I really love it. I actually convinced my parents to move here as well.
Right now, Hedgemon is still in a testing phase, but Emily and her team believe their technology could have uses far beyond just football helmets.
We think that we could find a way to adapt the solution for that. So it could be in infant car seats, it could be in fall protection flooring, as well as other types of sports equipment.
You up for a little rapid fire?
Yeah, we could try.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know the answer to this first one.
Okay.
Favorite sport?
Actually, you might be surprised. My favorite sport to play is soccer.
Okay.
To watch is football.
Favorite thing to do in Northeast Ohio?
Oh, definitely explore the parks, the metro parks, the national park. That's absolutely my favorite thing to do.
Favorite lunch spot in Akron?
Oh, Diamond Deli. Yeah, they make great sandwiches.
Would you let your children play football right now?
I don't have kids, so it's hard to say, but I think it's scary out there right now, and I really hope that it gets to a point where that fear dissipates.
Thanks for being a game changer.
Thanks for having me.
Wow, what a bright woman.
I was so impressed. Really walked away.
Yeah.
I mean, she's great, and she calls Cleveland home. Loves it here so much that her parents moved here from Massachusetts,
I love
so
that.
they live here now
She's got family.
with her. And this is a serious problem, and she really wants to solve it. She's a big football fan. Grew up watching football with her dad on Sundays. So, and one other note, it's her birthday on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So happy
birthday! Full circle is that.
Yeah. Hopefully she gets to take it all in.
Yep.
All right.